We will be doing an absolute value inequality, which also entails a description, sort of like a word problem. So let me share my screen and show you what this is. This is from the 2018 Algebra 1 Keystone exam. Again, that's 2018. This is question 10 from it. So I wanted to go over it with you just so you knew how to go about solving it. Okay, so the first thing here, we're going to read the problem. That's always the first thing you need to do. So a part of a machine must meet certain length requirements in centimeters as shown in the inequality below. And they're asking you which statement completely describes the length requirements for this machine part. Okay, it is pretty important. So when you have absolute values, isolate them on the left. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you actually, once this is isolated, you look at the inequality. This is a less than sign. And I always say it's a less than sign because it means it's a compound inequality and it's an and. Okay, that means you're going to have two answers, but then you have to, both of them, what they share. Okay, so when I set this up, I'm going to set up 6.75 minus x is less than 0.25. And this other part has to be true too. 6.75 minus x. And what happens is you change this to a greater than sign, and then you change this to negative 0.25. Okay, this is what we've referred to as the second part is KFC. You keep what's in the absolute values the same. You flip the sign, and then you change whatever's off to the right to the opposite of what you have. So we're going to solve these each independently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 6.75 from both sides. Okay. That leaves me with negative x is less than negative 6.5. Okay. Again, you want a positive x value. So this is just a matter of dividing both sides by -1. And when you are dividing both sides by a negative number, that leaves you, you have to flip that sign. So let me move this down here. That makes that as x is greater than 6.5. Okay, that's the one part. That's half of it. We're going to do the same process, but we will get different answers. So again, I will subtract the 6.75 from both sides. Okay, the goal is you want to keep that variable on the left. It's helpful in the long run. Okay, that leaves you with negative x is greater than 6. Oops, sorry. My bad. Actually, it will be 7. Okay, so that will be -7. And then when I divide both sides by -1, that makes that a positive x. Then we flip the sign when we're dividing by a negative number. So that makes that less than, and then -7 divided by -1 is a positive 7. So that means x has to be greater than 6.5 and it has to be less than 7. So if you're looking at this on a number line, okay, here would be your 6.5. Here would be your 7. Okay, they would be both be open circles and it's anything in between. Okay, so the values of your machine part have to fall between 6.5 centimeters and 7 centimeters. So when we're looking at this, it says which completely describes the length requirements for this machine part. The length of the part must be less than 7 centimeters. That's true. The length of the part must be greater than 6.5 centimeters. That's true. The length of the part must be less than 6.5 centimeters or greater than 7 centimeters. That is not true. Okay, because that would be going in the opposite directions than what we did when we solved it. Answer D here, the length of the part must be greater than 6.5 centimeters and less than 7 centimeters. Now we saw that A and B were true. Either one of them could be answers, but letter D is more specific. So your answer to this one would be letter D. Okay, the length of the part must be greater than 6.5 centimeters and less than 7 centimeters. That is more specific to the problem. Okay, I hope you found that beneficial. And if you have any comments or anything, hey, reach out. I'd love to hear from you.